Trying to make that right thigh parallel to the floor, hips square to the front of the room. One more inhale. And as you exhale, transition to warrior two. You can shimmy that back foot a little bit wider. Back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat, and that right foot is perpendicular. Arms parallel to the floor, gazing off the right fingertips. One more inhale. And as you exhale, revolving, placing the left hand on the back leg, and reaching towards the back of the room with the right arm. Still lunging greatly into the right knee. Feeling that side bend in this more difficult position. One more inhale, and as you exhale, turn towards the front, windmill your arms, and come down onto your back knee. Untuck your toes, and we're going to go into a low lunge. So placing the back knee on the ground, and again, taking a moment to find alignment so that the right knee doesn't jet out over the ankle, hips square to the front of the room, and lowering that hip flexor as much as feels good. You can reach up, trying to stack the shoulders right on top of those hips. Still driving energy into the right heel. And eventually placing the left hand to the inside of the right foot, tucking our toes and lifting our back knee, and reaching up towards the sky with our right arm. Looking off the right shoulder. If that becomes too much of a strain on your neck, you're also welcome to look down at your planted hand. One final breath. As you exhale, plant your hand, plant your knee, and we're going to push our hips back into a half split. Keeping our hips over our knees. A slight extension of our lower back, sending our hips towards the back of the room, pulling the right hip back and pushing the left hip flexor forward to square those hips, flexing our toes towards the ceiling. Even though we're folding forward, try to keep the shoulder blades down and the collarbones pointed towards the front of the room. And gently pull that right foot back, knees wide, toes together, and sit it back for a child's pose. Planting your forehead on the mat. Maybe close your eyes and come back to that intention we spoke about at the beginning of class. Coming back to tabletop, tucking our toes and pressing our hips back to down dog. One more inhale. And as we exhale, step the left foot forward between our hands, coming into warrior one. Really trying to square our hips to the front of the room, driving energy into the blade edge of our right foot. Maybe you feel a stretch in the outside of your right calf. One more inhale, and as we exhale, transition to warrior two, spinning that back heel parallel to the short side of the mat, Left toes point forward, really sitting down into that left leg. Try to put equal weight and pressure into both feet, pressing the mat apart as if you'd rip it down the middle. Gazing off of your left fingertips. One more inhale. And as you exhale, plant your right hand along your right leg and lean back towards the back.